awesome.
Yes, it's awesome, folks. Another edition of the Housecoat Chat. We are here today on this fabulous April 23rd. This is supposed to be the day of the rapture, so this may be the last video you ever see. Yes, folks, somebody is predicting the rapture is coming for us, but that is not why I'm doing the show. I am doing the show because, well, we need a voice. This country is going crazy. You like my extra clouds? I have a couple of storm clouds brewing, just like there is across the country of Canada. We need to wake up, folks. We need to rattle the cage. We need to do something because the powers that be are not listening to any of us on anything in this country. Only groups that are being listened to are the ones that the politicians are pandering to, right? You've seen it. I've seen it. It's amazing that there is a by election going on, I believe, in Ontario, where the issue is the Palestine Gaza situation. And it is a by election for, I believe, the provincial politics. Nothing to do with the world stage, but they're using an international crisis as a political issue for politics in the province of Ontario. I may be wrong on that, but that is what I read or whatever scrolling through X today. It blows my mind that that is being done. Awake, people. The province of Ontario should be dealing with issues within the province of Ontario or trying to improve its relations across Canada or whatever trade it might have on the world stage. But other than that, they have nothing really to do with the Gaza situation. And we know that the federal government is so wishy washy on it, so out to lunch. Christia Freeland saying, "Oh, I wasn't aware they were chanting from the river to the sea." Oh my goodness, woman. You're the Deputy Prime Minister of Canada. You are a disgrace to this country. You sit on the WEF board, you advertise and promote world things. What does this global tax do that you're implementing in Canada on corporations? This 15% global tax? And who does it benefit? Does it benefit Canadians? No, it doesn't. Does it now? It's going to the WEF board for whatever reason. Am I wrong on that? What does the global tax actually achieve? Where is the money going? And why are we doing it? Us Canadians didn't ask for it, right? We did not act. We want less taxes, right? Because we are being crushed by the unbearing weight of the world taxes, not world taxes, but it feels that way, right? The whole frickin' earth is right on us in taxes. And here we are as Canadians just sitting there mindlessly taking it. I say we need to rise up. I have two people that are very important in my life that I will be contacting. And by very important people, I mean the people that are in my House of Representatives, in the MLA, in John Rutstad, and my MP, Member of Parliament, is Todd Doherty. These people are going to be getting an ear from me. Yes, I will be speaking into their ear, not giving them my ear. I will be giving them my lips, my brain, and my thoughts because as a Canadian, they need to hear it. And I think you, as a Canadian, with your issues, and I bet you taxes is right up there. They need to have a listen. And to go beyond just the tax part, let's go to the decency part, folks. Decency, yes, as society. As I mentioned earlier, it seems that everybody in a political spectrum on our parties in Canada, whether you're NDP, Liberal, Parti Québécois, or the Progressive Conservative Party, they're all pandering to a group, ideology, or whatnot, right? Are they actually doing anything about Canada other than slogans and empty promises and empty words and everything else, right? The dental plan. Oh, we have millions of people signed up. Okay, millions of people signed up, but how many dentists have signed up? They're not going to want to work for less, and that's what the government is forcing them to do if they sign up. Look at pharmacare, right? Look at Jagmeet Singh bringing out a lady that said, "Oh, I already have private insurance that helps me out." So the pharmacare thing nationally sounds great, and I know it sounds great because over 20 years ago, I was at a union conference at the Palliser Hotel in Calgary, Alberta, talking about the very same thing that's being proposed in the government. It would be nice to have a standardized pharmacare across the country so everybody is treated equally, but that is a quagmire. That is a quagmire, and wow, right? But let's get back to the decency part. The decency part is who is the most vulnerable in our society. Can you take a guess? Is it the alphabet gang? I don't think so. Now, is it indigenous? No, I don't think so. Now, I'm going to add a word to this, and that is disabled indigenous, disabled alphabet gang, and just plain old disability as a Canadian. Whatever your background is, whatever that disability that prevents you from actually participating in the workforce or limiting your ability to be in the workforce to provide for yourself, we are failing these people. And I will say this, I am a person of disability. I have many health issues and I can rattle them all off, but the biggest thing I could tell you is you may notice that I have Bell's palsy. That's just one of the issues. I also am hearing impaired. There's the hearing aids, folks. And also, I have other health issues with myself. But besides the point, my point is the decency. And this is why I'm speaking up because I want a decent Canada. And decency starts with taking care of the most vulnerable, right? The seniors, the people that are disabled, the people that can't speak for themselves, right? Needed to wet my whistle. These people need a voice. And you know what the government did? They decided to say that they're going to give us disabled people, if we qualify, on the household income. Remember that, folks. Household income. So that's fine and dandy. 200 bucks maybe coming my way in 2025. Doesn't do anything for me now. I'm not saying I want that money or I need that money, but it would be welcome if it were to happen. My point on the decency thing is that there are people below me on the income scale or don't even actually have an income that are struggling. They may be a quadriplegic. They may be somebody with Down syndrome. They may be somebody with crippling, crippling allergies that they can't leave the house, right? There are people out there. And as a decent society, these people should be looked after and helped to the best of our ability as a society. And yet, the best of our ability of society is this, and I hate it, MAID, medical assisted in death. That is our biggest solution to the problem facing these people that want a little dignity and decency in their lives. And here we are, right? In this country, we are going, oh, we can't help with your bed sores. Would you like maid? I mean, we heard that story, right? The guy in the wheelchair who's living in a hospital hallway for 4 days getting bed sores, and all they need to do is give him a new mattress, a special mattress, right? And he wants maid. Or the lady that's vaccine injured. Pollock is her last name. Shout out to the group with the slash. That right there, folks. They help raise money for that woman. No matter what you hear about the egg alone, they actually help people and stuff. Yes, there are some mean words being said, but let's get back to decency for the people that are disabled. Everybody that is on disability or is in a situation that you need help. Well, guess what, folks? And I know I'm going to say it, and I know people say that, well, we've done enough. Well, we haven't done enough, folks. And here's what I have to say. And it's going to be tough for some of you to do, but you may need to do it. And that is all of you that are disabled, that have a hard time in life, need to go pay your MLA, your MP's office a visit. You need to write him a letter, send him a video, whatever. Get on X, get on Twitter. It's not the same thing. YouTube, right? Do all the social medias and stuff. And get your voices out there to be heard. Be decent about it. Say, look, we are struggling. I have no, recourse but to ask the government for help. And also, let's get back to household income for these people that are on disability. So if they're living with family and they're and they have a SIN number, and they are beyond the age of childhood or whatever, it should be based on their income, not the household income. Give this person the decency of his individualism. That is a wrong way to say it, but his individuality is important. You give him a sense of worth if you attach the disability tax credit to his own personal sin, right? Social insurance number, not to the household income of that house, to that person, so that we can direct the care, finances, and resources that the power of our government and collectiveness in the healthcare can provide this person. Not just, $200. I'm sorry, but as a society, we need to improve. We need to quit catering to these special interest groups that are outside the scope of governance, right? Sexuality has no place in governance, and yet it is being shoved down our throat. And that is another story, right? All I am saying is that the decency of society needs to be the decency of society and not catering and pandering to all these special interest groups that are out there. In order for us to improve society, we need to start taking care of the ones that are at the least advantage, not a special interest group that is doing willy nilly, but saying, look at me, when there are plenty of people out there that deserve decency and some respect and a helping hand. I think I have said enough on this little rant. I am starting to burn out on it. But, folks, yes, contact your MLA, contact your MPs, get involved, raise your voices, and be heard. I won't be not speaking of this again. I will be speaking of this again. So let's make it better for people with disabilities and positive vibes to everybody. Let's get out there and make the world a better place.